I had been working at the same company for 3 years, giving my heart and soul to a job that barely recognized my effort. I had started as an entry-level assistant, and over time, I had taken on responsibilities that were way beyond my job description. Yet, despite all my hard work, I hadn't received a single raise. Each year, I watched colleagues with less experience get promoted or rewarded while I remained in the same position. The frustration slowly built inside me, a quiet storm that I couldn't ignore anymore. Late one night, after another fruitless conversation with my boss about a raise, I made a decision that I thought was long overdue. I started discreetly applying to other jobs. I didn't announce it to anyone at work. I didn't even discuss it with my closest friends. I updated my resume, tailored cover letters for positions I was genuinely interested in, and quietly scheduled interviews. Every step felt like betrayal. Yet it also felt like the only path toward my self-respect and financial stability. A few weeks later, I got a call from a company I had admired for years. They wanted to meet me in person. I was overjoyed but nervous. If my current employer found out, it could be messy. Still, I kept attending interviews during lunch breaks or after work. The excitement of being considered for something better gave me a rush I hadn't felt in years. I imagined finally being recognized, finally being rewarded for my effort, finally being paid what I deserved. Then one Monday morning, everything changed. I arrived at work to find my boss waiting for me in her office, her face a mixture of confusion and irritation. I had no idea what she knew, but the tension in the air was thick. She handed me a letter and asked me to read it quietly. My heart sank as I realized it was my termination notice. I was being fired, not for incompetence, not for mistakes, but for job hunting. I was stunned. 3 years of dedication, loyalty, and hard work ended because someone assumed I was disloyal. My boss had no idea what I had really been planning, what I was about to do for my own future. The irony wasn't lost on me. I had been preparing to leave for something better anyway, and now the decision had been made for me. Walking out of the office, I felt a mixture of anger and relief. Anger at the unfairness of it all, but relief that the weight of indecision had been lifted. For the first time in years, I felt truly free. My mind raced with possibilities. I knew I had other opportunities lined up, and the thought that I might soon be in a better position gave me strength. That evening, I sat down and reflected on everything. I realized that being fired didn't make me a failure. It made me decisive. I had been waiting for permission to change my life for 3 years, and in one ironic twist, life had given me the push I needed. The sting of betrayal was strong, but it also fueled my determination. Within a few weeks, I started my new job. The pay was higher, the responsibilities were challenging but fair, and most importantly, I felt valued. My former boss had no idea what she had missed out on, but I didn't dwell on it. Instead, I focused on growth, learning and proving to myself that I was capable of more than I had ever imagined. Looking back, getting fired was the best thing that could have happened. It forced me to confront my worth, embrace change, and pursue what I deserved. Sometimes the universe nudges you in the right direction in ways you never expect. And I was finally living proof that a sudden ending can also be a brilliant beginning.